Assalamu alaikum, welcome to another episode of Speak Libyan. So in the last few episodes we talked about numbers and general things. Today we'll talk about shopping. Of course, we'll talk about restaurants in a bit, but shopping in general, like you're going to a clothes shop or you're going to buy a phone, the first thing you'll ask is, do you have whatever? So you can ask, عندكم تيشرتات? Do you have t-shirts? عندكم سواري? Do you have button shirts? So it depends on what you'd like to ask. Please feel free to write in the comments if there's something specific you'd like to learn, and I'll include it in the next episode. But the first thing you'd ask is, do you have عندكم? And then if you find something you like, you can ask قداش هذا or قداش هذه. It depends whether it's something is masculine or feminine. Like we said before, if it's feminine, most of the time it has a at the end. For example, سيارة, it has an a at the end, so it's feminine. قداش هذه. If it doesn't have an a at the end, for example, musht is like a comb, so it doesn't have an a, it's masculine. We use هذا. So بقداش هذا, the musht. Or if it's a car, سيارة, بقداش هذه. So if you're looking to buy a car, so بقداش هذا or قداش هذه. So you can use these two. So بقداش هذا, بقداش هذا, or بقداش هذه, بقداش هذه, how much is this? You can ask also, you can bargain for the price as well. So من الأخير هيك, so is this the end or the last price you're going to give me? So من الأخير هيك, ومن الأخير هذا, ومن الأخير هذه, من الأخير هذا. So that we can't use هذه. So من الأخير هيك or من الأخير هذا. I haven't noticed that people use these now, but you can use that. So قداش هذا, or you can ask من الأخير هيك, من الأخير هذا. You can use that. You can also ask for a different color. في منها زرقاء هذه. Is there blue from this one? We'll have another episode where we'll talk about colors. But general colors we have أزرق, blue, أخضر, green, أسود, black, أبيض, white. Okay? So في منها أبيض هذه. Oh, في منها أبيض هذا. So it depends whether it's masculine or feminine. Again, if it ends with an A, it's feminine. If it doesn't, it's usually masculine. So we're talking about a car. في منها زرقاء هذه. Is there blue? Does this car come in blue? في منها زرقاء هذه. في منها سوداء هذه. If you're talking about, okay, mush doesn't matter, but the colors don't matter. But just for an example, so if it's a comb, في منها أزرق. Is there black from this one? في منها أسود, or في منها أسود هذا. So هذا or هذه is optional. You can just say في منها أزرق or في منها زرقاء. So, that can work. Of course, the colors can also change. So أزرق, masculine, زرقاء, feminine. أخضر, okay. So أخضر, masculine, خضراء, feminine. أسود, masculine, سوداء, feminine. أبيض, masculine, بيضاء, feminine. So colors change as well, depending on the gender of whatever you're talking about. Okay, so now we chose something and we want to pay for it. So there are two options. You want to pay in cash or card. Usually we pay in cash, but some people prefer to pay in card as well. So cash, ندفع cash. So it's the same thing. We use cash, the same one we use in English. So ندفع cash. Or you can ask, do you have cash? في cash. Is there cash? So ندفع cash, I'm going to pay in cash. If you want to ask, في cash. You can also ask for card. بندفع بطاقة. I'm going to pay with a card. Or you can ask, is there card? في بطاقة. Or تقبلوا بطاقة, تقبلوا cash. Do you accept? تقبلوا بطاقة, تقبلوا cash. بندفع cash. Or بندفع بطاقة. So I'm going to pay. بندفع. Do you accept? تقبلوا. Is there the option? في cash. في بطاقة. So you can ask it this way as well. Something that doesn't exist very often in Libya is paying in installments. So you can ask if it's available. في بالتقسيط. Do you have installments or do you accept installments? You can ask. I haven't seen it that often unless you have a bank account, but you're free to ask. Now let's look at restaurants. Now, when you go to a restaurant, you want to take the recommendation. بشن تنصحني? What do you recommend? بشن تنصحني. So it's shin, but with ba. بشن تنصحني. What do you recommend? You can also ask, for example, some people don't like potatoes or ketchup or mayonnaise. So you can say without whatever it is, please. من غير ketchup لو سمحت. Without ketchup, please. من غير mayonnaise لو سمحت. So without mayonnaise, please. So من غير لو سمحت. So can be anything. Potatoes, I usually ask for shawarma without potatoes. So shawarma من غير بطاطا لو سمحت. shawarma من غير بطاطا لو سمحت. We can just say من غير بطاطا لو سمحت. من غير بطاطا لو سمحت. من غير بطاطا لو سمحت. So without potatoes, please. Trying to lose weight. Let me know in the comments if that works. I don't know, like if we've done this for about 4 weeks or 5 weeks, have I lost weight? You can tell me in the comments. If you want more of something, I want more of this, please. نبي منها أكتر لو سمحت. أو نبي منها أكتر لو سمحت. So it depends whether it's masculine or feminine. منها masculine, منها feminine. So نبي منها أكتر لو سمحت. I want more of this, please. Or نبي منها لو سمحت. نبي منها أكتر لو سمحت. So منها masculine, منها feminine. Now you finished eating and you want the check. الحساب من فضلك. الحساب من فضلك. ومن فضلك الحساب. So الحساب is like the check. Basically asking for a check. الحساب من فضلك. Now let's look at general requests. Now for general requests, you'd use, in English, you'd say, can I use or can I do something? In Libyan, you'd say, do you have? For example, where do you have a toilet? عندكم حمام. عندكم حمام. Or if you want to be extra polite, you can say, عندكم دورة مياه. عندكم دورة مياه. WC, water cycle. So, عندكم حمام. I'll usually ask, عندكم حمام. I don't know. That's not impolite, but some people just choose to be very polite and they ask, عندكم دورة مياه. عندكم دورة مياه. Do you have a water cycle? Or عندكم حمام. Do you have a bathroom? Because I guess the equivalent of asking for, do you have a toilet? Which is I don't see it as something as impolite. So it depends on you what you want to ask. So عندكم حمام. عندكم دورة مياه. You can use either of them. If you're going to a place and you want to eat outside or you want to drink coffee outside, عندكم كان برا. عندكم كان برا. Do you have a place outside? Generally it implies that I want to sit outside. So عندكم كان برا. Of course you go to a restaurant or a cafe that has it's a drink-in or eat-in cafe or restaurant. So it implies that do you have a place to sit? So عندكم كان برا. Basically, like I said, in English we say, can I use or may I use? But in Libyan, we just ask, do you have? Which implies that you want to use it. So عندكم, whatever it is you want to talk about. Now, you're eating and you couldn't finish it, or you want to take it away with you. So تقدر تدير هذه برا. تقدر تدير هذه برا. Can you do it for me outside? Which basically, can you wrap it for me to take outside? تقدر تدير هذه برا. تقدر تدير هذه برا. So can you do it for me? So wrap it up for me to take it outside. Now, you want to ask the restaurant or cafe if they have delivery. عندكم توصيل. عندكم توصيل. Do you have delivery? So you can use that to ask. Great, so this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. We talked about shopping, so asking for price, bargaining, which isn't used very often, but you can use it. We talked about payments, paying in cash or card, and then we talked about things we can ask in the restaurant, and then general requests. If you have something specific you'd like to learn, please leave a comment below or on the right, on the left. I have no idea where you're watching this, but please leave a comment and I will do my best to include it in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and all those kind of stuff. They really help me a lot. And if you want to book a private lesson, you can message me via email, or you can find my phone number on my Facebook page, or you can just message me or comment and I'll find you. So thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time.